Good morning, everyone. I hope you slept well. If you didn't, or if you hacked through the whole night, we have the perfect session for you today. I'll bring on my friend Jacqueline for a meditation in just a minute. So I already see comments coming in. You can actually write comments on YouTube, and I see them right here. You can also ask questions. I'm Melanie. I will host the live stream today. So it's a sunny, beautiful morning here in Zurich. I know that you are all over the world in about 20 time zones. But so yeah, here it's 9 a.m. And what better way to start the day than with calming, refocusing, re-energizing meditation. Good morning, Nathan, Timo, Riker. I see your comments coming in. Welcome, Mohammed. Great to have you guys all here. I'm curious to hear also where you're from. So let me bring on my friend Jacqueline and ask her what this meditation hype is all about. Welcome, Jacqueline.
Good morning, Melly. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
We even have listeners, Barbara from Sad, Italy. Welcome, Barbara, as well.
Cool.
So for the ones that maybe don't have a meditation practice yet, why should anybody care to meditate? What's the use of meditating for the ones who are still doubting whether they want to switch off the live stream again?
Well, it's totally up to you, but meditation is a big thing, and I hope it's not just a hype. It should be something that should be integrated in our lives. Meditation, it has so many benefits. I can't stress it enough. Meditation can focus your mind. It can channel your thoughts. It brings you back into the now. It brings you back into the moment right now. When you're, for example, maybe you know that, Melly, when you're working on something and then you think of that, and then another thought comes into your mind, and then, oh, I want to do this too, and oh, this to do, I almost forgot. And what about that guy? I think he doesn't like me. And that's how our mind goes, but we can train it. And we already know that we can train our body by going into the gym. And we know now that we can also train our mind by meditation, by meditating, by practicing meditation regularly. And what it does is it brings us back into the moment right now. We're not thinking about the past. We're not thinking about the future all the time. We're in the now. We're here. And the only place to live is now, right? I can't live in the future. I can't live in the past. And meditation is the doorway to the now. And it has so many benefits. Like many people realize that it reduces the cholesterol level. They also realize that they can deal with stress better. They realize that they're kinder, that they're more tolerant towards other people. So I could go on for hours, Melly. I want to stop now. So I want to give people the chance to just try it and to be here with us and meditate.
We can see that you're super passionate about it. and so Barbara actually just wrote that she agrees that it's helpful for everyone that is locked at home.
Yeah, especially now. Yeah, thank you, Barbara. Especially now. Yeah, it's so important.
So then, without further ado, I'd say we just go along. I'll have you do it, and just to prove to everyone that I meditate with you guys as well, I will stay in the stream and follow along.
Perfect. So yeah, wherever you are, whether you're sitting on a couch, whether you're sitting at a table like I am, whether you're sitting on the floor, find a position that feels comfortable for you. Say, maybe you're sitting cross-legged. Maybe you want to sit with your feet on the floor. Maybe you want to sit with your legs towards you, stretched. Whatever it is, find a posture that feels comfortable to you. Maybe you wiggle your shoulders as Melly just did. Maybe you want to stretch. And whatever you need right now, do that for a moment. And then find your breath. And whenever you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. Don't be shy. But if it feels a little weird, you can just soften your gaze around 45 degrees, whatever feels comfortable to you. And just try to breathe in your own pace. Find your breath. So often we want to change who we are. We want to have things differently. Things happen that we don't want to happen. Things don't happen that we want to happen. Say, we just want to change the reality. We want to change what is already. But by focusing on your breath and by leaving your breath as it is, you're practicing to accept the moment, the exact moment as it is right now. You're practicing to accept the reality as it already is, because it already is like this. The situation is already here. The emotion is already here. The thought is already here. The sensation. And we're doing that by listening to our breath and to just let it be as it is. Maybe you realize that you're breathing very, very shallow, that your breath is shallow. Maybe you realize that it's very deep. Maybe it's very fast. Or you realize that it's slow. And however your breath, however you're breathing right now, whether your breath is shallow, deep, fast, slow, you just let it. You just let yourself be for a moment. It is a moment where you don't have to be somebody, where you don't have to prove anything, where you don't have to do something, where you just can let yourself be by just breathing and by just letting your breath be as it is. And whenever you realize that your thoughts wander away, that's okay too. You just realize it, observe it, and bring it back to your breath. And you do that kindly, patiently, but consistently. By allowing yourself to breathe like your body wants to breathe, you're also practicing to let yourself be like you want to be right now. Whether there are weird thoughts or weird emotions here, whether they're kind emotions, beautiful sensations in your body. Maybe you feel stressed, maybe you feel overwhelmed, maybe there is a lot going on your mind. That's totally okay. Everything that is here already can be, and you allow it to be here. You fully accept yourself and the situation and fully embrace yourself as you are right now. You also embrace the situation like it is right now, and this gives you a lot of energy. By not fighting against what already is, you gain back a lot of energy to put somewhere else, in a project that you're working on, for example. Usually we lose so much energy by fighting against something that is already here, something that we can't change. But by accepting it, we gain so much energy and can channel it to something that we want to, redirect it. And come back to your breath again. Listen to your breath. Perfect. Now you can put a little smile on your face. Just move your lips upwards to your eyes a little bit. Because when we're doing that, our brain thinks that we're happy and releases all the happy hormones. And we can use that energy for all the projects that we are working on for the next few days at Hackathon. And now take 3 deep breaths in. And arrive slowly back into your room where you are right now. And slowly, maybe move a little bit, curl your shoulders, stretch, and slowly open your eyes. Oh, thank you very much for joining me for this meditation. I hope it gave you some more energy, focus, a lot of acceptance for yourself. That gives you a lot of energy to redirect to your projects. And I'm very excited to hear what this weekend will bring.
Wow, that was something. I am totally ready for the weekend. I don't know about you guys. Love to hear, the comments how it was for you, but for me, that totally focused me. Thank you very much, Jacqueline, for volunteering to do this. We're volunteering this weekend, and yeah, I was, to be honest, pretty nervous this morning live stream, because it's the first time I'm hosting a live stream. Yeah, and I'm not sure whether you've done that live on a live stream or just mainly in your meditation seminars and in-person workshops.
Yeah, usually I do that face-to-face. I'm in a room full of people, usually with 20 people, and we're meditating together. But I've never meditated with my laptop.
Well, you saw me at least, and I see a lot of comments from Otman, from Tanya, from Nathan. Thanks. There's was nice. The Drawn Legend, Pascalis. There is a question, is meditation doing good to my cholesterol levels? Maybe you can answer that.
Yeah. There are also already studies out there that show that you can reduce your cholesterol level. Yeah. Meditation, I mean, there's so many studies out there, and some studies already show that it even helps to fight cancer. But yeah, there's also a lot of controversy here. But meditation can heal so much. But we shouldn't meditate to just gain things. We should also just meditate for the small things. Because when you hear meditating, okay, cancer go, cholesterol level go. That's not meditating. And that's why we should be a little bit cautious with those kind of how can I say that, with those promises, but we should meditate to just gather, to focus and refocus ourselves and to gain some energy for now. Exactly.
Alessandro also says thanks for joining you all. So Jacqueline, you're also really affected by the Corona crisis. I mean, obviously we're all affected, just in different ways. So I know that you have a lot of in-person workshops, and now you have to go online, as a lot of workshop and leaders and coaches. So maybe you can just say one sentence what you do besides meditation. I know you're big on resilience for the people. I also added your website for the people who want to learn more and follow you on social media.
Yeah, exactly. So by going online, I mean that I'm putting a YouTube video every week on YouTube. However, it's in German. It's in German for those who speak German, and there is everything about resilience. And resilience is the inner strength. It's the mental strength. And what studies have shown is that we're not born either with a lot of mental resistance or not a lot, but we can work on it. It's like, again, in a fitness studio where you can go and train your resilience. You can train to be psychologically stronger. And I found that so interesting, that you can work on yourself, that you can work on being more resilient, and resilience helps us to deal with situations like these. I mean, that's a perfect example for being resilient. Am I at home crying all the time, totally blocked and just negative, or can I accept the situation as it is, as we did in the meditation? We are accepting that the coronavirus is here, but what do I do now? I'm going online even more as I was before, for example, and that is being resilient. And you can be resilient in some areas. For example, I think I'm pretty resilient in my private life, but a little less in my business life sometimes. That's what I would say. But you can also be very resilient in relationships. And there are some areas, so you're not just the resilience master, but there are some areas where you can be resilient and you can work on all areas. And I find it so interesting, and I can't get enough.
Thanks for sharing. So if you want to learn more about resilience, make sure to check out federleichtcoaching.com or follow Jacqueline on Instagram, YouTube, or any other social media channels. You find it all linked on her website. Thank you very much, Jacqueline, for
thank you, Melanie.
I'll put you offline, but you can for now and say a few words about what's next.
Okay, thank you. Bye, guys. Have a lot of fun. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, you're back tomorrow, right? Tomorrow and Monday we get other sessions with Jacqueline.
Different ones, exactly.
So what's left to say? I wish you all a super, a lot of energy to go forward on your projects. We're super thankful that you're all working on these important challenges in the next 3 days. And if you need any help, anything, have any questions, don't forget there is Slack. So you can ask questions there. There are over 300 mentors. So also we from the organization team are on Slack. If you need anything, if you have any questions, just contact us. And we're very curious to see what you're working on. Wish you lots of fun, good collaborations, and lots of energy. The next point to be here again is at 12. So 12 time zone here in Zurich. This is in 2 hours and 40 minutes. And we'll have another mindfulness session, similar but different, to refocus yourself. So happy hacking, and see you in a few hours. Take care.